Hey Jeff, let's take a look at your golf swing here. Earlier in the year, we were working together to try and improve your approach shots inside of 100 yards. So face-on view, just as you were warming on up. And one of the things we're going to take a look at in more detail is this motion here, this footwork in coordination with your body turn. I'll go ahead and let this play another shot here. And what we were going to work on mostly was how to control the distance inside the 100 yards so you can get more consistent results. Really wanted to increase the height and trajectory of your shots so that they landed softer, had a little less rollout. Okay, now switching to a down the line view, I'm going to go ahead and kind of point out some things. Here's our flag, so we're looking at a target that's about 80 yards away. One of those distances that if we get deadly at it, our scores can really drop. And this swing here is one that was, again, in the early stages. We hadn't quite worked on anything yet, but I just wanted to show you, what it looked like. Okay, primarily what the big issue of being able to, gain that consistency, get the ball a little higher and softer, is to work on our body motion. Here I'm going to be taking a look at, just pointing out that when we make a full transition from our back foot to our forward foot, we'll come up onto our toe. Okay, our hips will rotate, the belt buckle will be facing left. So really after the swing, you should be able to feel comfortable. It's bouncing your right foot off of that toe. That means all the weight has moved to the left side. Let's take the ball away and practice some shots. There you go, looking better already. Yeah, let's take another one. Okay, great job. Now let's put a golf ball there and see how that one looks. Okay, so before we move on, I want to point out one thing about your alignment. So one of the things we want to do is get our feet to support aligning our hips and our shoulders parallel left of the target. Remember, this is the flag right here, so we should really be aiming more in this direction. That allows us to put a square club face onto the ball, even start moving the ball a little bit left or right on these shots, which would, for a right-hander, create a softer landing. So just to point it out, what we've got here is if I go right down your toe line, this is not uncommon, but many people start off with a perspective where you want to line yourself up right at the target. No, we want the club face to be pointing at the target, but we want our toe line and body to be somewhat left of it. And show you that my pre-shot routine, I step in, I aim the face of the club, and then my feet get in position. This is going to be useful if you incorporate this into a pre-shot routine in which you do it this way. Now, we've done a good job of getting our toes now back open to the target, so that can allow us to swing a little bit left of the target here, create that higher ball flight. And we also noted in your previous setup is that the ball is well inside your from your left foot there. It's actually just inside of the right ankle. We'd like to see that moved up in your stance so that you can use the loft of the club to get it up higher. Here you're able to trap the ball a lot better. It's a great shot for creating right to left trajectories and right to left spin and lower trajectories and with some rollout, but that's not the nature of this shot. So going back on over. So here I'm using the club to show you, where the ball is in relationship to your ankles. And you're going to make an adjustment here. That's great. There you go. So now we've got that ball position. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but it should be easier now to be able to hit a nice high shot. I think that one worked out pretty good if I remember right. Just a little bit left of the target, which is quite a bit different. Okay, so now I've moved out in front of you here. We've changed the target to something even closer. I think it's about in that 65-yard range. Pretty tough shot in general. And so we're working on an abbreviated backswing, but a full finish. Okay, so once again, that's going to help you accelerate through the ball, get more consistent results. There you go. You're looking pretty athletic. Getting some pretty good shots there. Note the abbreviated backswing. So backswing. There you go, about halfway, but a nice full finish. And later we'll take a look at how high that shot is and how nice and soft. And now we're looking at several shots. The first shot is, if you recall, in the compete drill phase, is over the target. That worked out well. Our next shot's going to be short by a few yards. And I think you'll see on this swing here, we're going to go a little bit shorter on the takeaway. And then on the final swing, we're going to go right at the target, try and land it as close as possible. This will get you better prepared to play the golf course. This is a great warm-up drill. Once you've got your techniques going, good solid shots, everything's working great, let's go ahead and go into the compete drills. So that's the review of your lesson.